Difference in Jesus Christ. In today's gospel, we can see that the scribe is coming and asking a question. What is the greatest commandment of all? In those times, this question was a matter of debate because in Judaism there was a tendency of having double, double mentality regarding the rules and regulations, because the first tendency is that they wanted to expand the law limitlessly into thousands and hundreds of rules and regulations. And secondly, that the tendency was to gather up all the laws into one sentence and summarizing all the laws into one sentence. These two tendencies they had in those times, and it was debatable because some will agree with one and some will not agree with the other. So with that question, the scribe is coming and asking Jesus, what is the greatest commandment than all? And Jesus says, he's quoting from Leviticus chapter 9 verse 18, which says about love your neighbor as yourselves. Before that he says, love your God with all your strength, with all your might, with all your soul. And then he says, love your neighbor as yourself. This is one of the greatest thing that we have to follow in our day-to-day life. Before we would love our neighbor, can we able to love ourselves? If you are able to love yourself, then you can love your neighbor. So how can I love my neighbor? There is a term called transferance love. So which means I transfer love. For instance, I have my family members. I have father, mother, brother, sister, aunt, auntie, uncle, and so on. So I have them. If I love them, if I love my mother, love my brother, love my sister, love my father, love my aunt, love my uncle, so if somewhere I'm going, or because of work I had to go to different countries or different states, then I go there and I see a person or a lady that who looks like my mother. Therefore I transfer my love to that lady, not in the wrong sense, but I transfer, to give that example, transference love. So I transfer that love to that particular lady. And if I see a man who looks like my father, then I transfer my love on that particular person, that man. I see a young boy. Now I then remember my brother. So I transfer my love that I have for my brother to that particular person, to that particular boy. And I see a girl, then I transfer the particular love that I had for my sister to that particular girl. So this is one way of transparency love. This is the meaning of transparency love. So if I want to love my neighbor, then do I love my family members? If I am able to love my family members, then I can transfer that same love to the other person, because you will come across in your life people like your family members. So transferring your love that you have for your family members to the other person whom you meet wherever you go, in that way you can love your neighbor. That's what Jesus says in today's gospel, love your neighbor as yourself. So therefore, my dear friends, let us try to transfer the love that we have in our family members to the other person whomever we meet. Thank you.